Folks, we're back. This is Steve Sanson and Stephanie Phillips with another episode of Veterans in Politics. Today, our guest is Andre Haynes, founder of the Armed Forces Chamber. But before we get to Mr. Haynes, Ms. Phillips.
Thanks for joining us, everybody, and thank you to our sponsors. We have Dr. Ari Nagy. He's running for Congressional District 3. His website is nagyforcongress.com, and that's F-O-R, nagyforcongress.com. Jump on his website and get in touch with him. We also have Henderson's mayor, Michelle Romero. She's running for re-election. Her website is votemichelleromero.com. votemichelleromero.com. Get in touch with her. We also have Cody K. Whipple. He's running for Congressional District 4. His website is codykforcongress.com, and that's the number 4. codykforcongress.com. Get in touch with him. We also have a merch store. It's vipimerch.com. vipimerch.com. There's all kinds of fun things for you to check out on there. And also don't forget to grab your copy of Steve's book, How to Navigate Nevada's Family Court System. You can get a copy on Amazon. It is $14.99. If you are a family court litigant and you can't afford an attorney and don't have one, this book will help you navigate that system. It is a self-help book, and you will want to pick up a copy of this. Also, don't forget to grab your tickets to our Valentine's Ball. It is February 7th of 2026. We have early bird tickets on sale right now. You can get on veteransinpolitics.org and get your tickets, or get on our Facebook pages, and the links are there in our posts. It's going to be a great time. So don't forget to get your tickets this month while they are on sale, and they go up to regular price next month. So we look forward to seeing you there. I have a very short rant, and we were down at court today observing in Henderson, and we go to observe in courtrooms frequently. And we see a lot of law enforcement officers, not only in court, but outside court. And it seems like a lot of these, the standards for their physical, I guess they're just weight it's not what it used to be. Some of these people that we see, they would not be able to take anyone down. They would not be able to run a mile. They're just out of shape. And I just wondered, when did that happen? When has the police department stopped enforcing, what do you call that? The military does that. Weight class, weight. You should be physically fit as a law enforcement officer to be able to do your job. The military has this. Pete Hegseth is bringing these standards back. I believe our law enforcement officers should also be held to this standard, just because not only is it healthy, but just to be able to do your job. So anyway, we just noticed that, and I just thought that, the sheriff and somebody needs to put these standards back in place, I would say.
That's probably why officers first go for the gun, because they don't know how to fight.
Physically can't do it.
Yeah.
But physically, some of these people, you see bike officer, motorcycle cops. I just don't even know how they would run to catch a perp and take them down when they are not physically able to do so.
They call on their walkie-talkie. Hopefully the fit cop will go after them.
Well, and they stop doing this weight thing because they don't want to offend anybody, and they don't want to say the wrong thing and all this. But let's be real, people. Let's be real and just say it what it is.
Yeah.
I think an interesting solution for that, and I believe change always starts at the top. So we're talking presidency, U.S. Senate, all the way down. Is if a person is not able to meet certain fitness standards for a job, put them in a different department. So they still have the job, they still have the title, but maybe they're working at the desk, maybe they're working in evidence, maybe they're in dispatch in terms of law enforcement. As far as a judge, they have marshals. So I guess it's okay if they're not physically.
I'm talking about the marshals.
I'm talking about the marshals.
I'm not talking about judges. I'm talking about the marshals. We were in a courtroom today. There were 7 cops in there.
Okay.
Cops, marshals, whatever you want to call. Law enforcement officers, 7 of them. And 4 of them were extremely out of shape. Like remember the guy that jumped over the bench and attacked
They couldn't
Mary
do that.
Kay? These officers, their ability to move quickly, to prevent that from happening, from somebody, standing up and attacking a defendant in court. When you are physically challenged in that way, and I'm not talking, 10, 20 pounds. I'm talking quite a bit. Their ability to move quickly, it diminishes when you're overweight, things like this. So I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just saying.
There are physical limits and restrictions.
It is. It's just the facts.
The challenge is, and not agreeing or disagreeing, I'm staying neutral.
He's involved in our rants. What you doing? Involved in our rants?
No, it's fine.
Let me talk.
He can have an opinion too.
But the challenge is with that. You then run as from the legal side. You run into discrimination. The person might say their age, or you're picking on me because of this or that. And it's like what you said earlier. There are standards established, but now because of rules and because of lawsuits, it's hard to even.
It's really because of lawsuits, because people get so offended over everything. They can't look at the truth, and everybody, that's where this participation trophy came from.
Well,
right? Everybody gets.
We have boys and girls sports.
My goodness.
Just saying.
All right, I can't get into all that.
I don't want a guy competing with my daughter.
So you don't watch her show, huh?
Of course I watch the show.
So the show goes, she does the rants. I intervene. The guests be quiet because the guests want to go talk about them. So the guests don't say nothing because they don't want to make the rants longer. You see, and this is where you come in. You said you want to talk. This is where you come in. This is where you come in.
Okay,
so Mr. Haynes,
your turn.
Please give us a bio. Now you get the
bio. The bio is. I get to chime in on the rant too.
No,
because I've been here a while. No,
you did get to. It was good. It was fine.
Andre Haynes, founder and CEO of the Armed Forces Chamber, and also for many years, proud host of VIP, publicist, and great organization. There will be no chamber and no Andre Haynes political consultant had it not been for Steve Sanson and VIP. So I want to give you your flowers here.
Thank you.
And also want to say, make-believe flower right here. Also want to say, there's a lot of people in office and a lot of people who have jobs and a lot of litigants who've been helped because of you. So if that's you out there, give the man his props. Call him, text him, say it publicly. Seriously, because there's a lot of people out there with shows, they're not helping anybody. They're not making an impact. Mm-hmm. They're not doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do, but they're talking. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to name names. You know who you are. Mm-hmm. But no, I want to give you credit and
thank you, Mr. Haynes.
Yeah.
Tell us about yourself.
Yeah. Armed Forces Chamber. We're glad to be able to help members of the Armed Forces community and their families in the areas of advocacy, veterans in politics, business, and community. Short bio.
So real short. Are you married? You got kids? What?
You know what? When I was driving here, man, we the wife and I are in the car, and she said some stuff to me I didn't like. And I said something she didn't like, and she threw my ring, and I jumped out the car while I was in motion, and I had to get my ring and put it back on. That's why I was all late. So yeah, I'm still married.
You have any fur babies?
I think so. Yeah, I do. They're up for adoption too. You want to adopt 3 cats and a dog. We'll cover the adoption fees, spayed, neutered, groomed, microchip in the system. Just give us a call, 1-800. No, I'm joking. But yeah, man, the animals, man, they're sometimes worse than real people. They're needy.
They're like kids. I say a pet. It's like having a 3-year-old child in your house all the time.
Seriously, it really is. And we've got this one cat, right? Her name is Willow, but I'm going to change her name to Fat Cat. Because she's like these marshals you described. We got her. She was like this wide now.
We don't use the word fat.
We can't say fat?
We
just talked about that sensitive stuff.
We say overweight.
Oh, we can't say fat. It's a cat. She can't sue me. Okay, all right. Overweight. Okay. So every time I see her in the house now, she's eating every time. To the point to where now when me and the wife are having dinner and I'm going, Could have sworn I had 2 pieces of chicken. It's only one. I started looking around for the cat.
How many pounds does this cat weigh?
She's got to be an easy
20?
I'm gonna say 25 pounds now.
Oh my gosh!
It's like Garfield.
Is it like a Mancoon cat?
Yeah,
just a regular
big.
cat.
She's big.
If it's a Mancoon cat, then they're just big. But if it's a regular cat and they're 25 pounds, that's fat.
She's like these Marshalls you guys are describing. Yeah, maybe she knows them.
Okay. You have any kids?
You know what, man? Not today. I'm mad at them all. So I'm
They're
not
up for adoption too?
Yeah. The kids are too. If you want some kids, they come with their own cell phone, their own social media account. One of them does dishes. One of them vacuums. The other ones don't do chores. Okay. It's Christmas. What a spirit of giving.
Okay, so you are here.
What brings you here today?
You have a ton of events. You have one tomorrow, which is extremely important. You had a toy drive the other day, right?
Yep.
You did.
More coming up.
You've done.
Treat?
Yeah, you had the trunk or treat. You do all kinds of things.
I don't like being home.
And you have a lot coming up as well. So, and you do stuff in Pahrump. So,
explain.
Start at the beginning.
My wife won't let me come home. So, no, in all seriousness. So tomorrow, we're hosting our Armed Forces Chamber Veterans Resource Fair in partnership with Judge Matt Walker, Las Vegas Muni Court, Department 1. Great gentleman. We had a conversation many months ago. We were talking about all the great things he does on the bench, the way he's able to help veterans. And he said, Andre, I want to be able to do more. But I'm a judge, and I can only do so much. It takes partnerships. It takes relationships. Long story short, we came together, put together this wonderful event. We have about 20 vendors coming, representatives from the state, the city, the county, nonprofits, colleges, the list goes on.
What's the purpose of this event?
So the purpose of this event is to bring a lot of resources under one roof for veterans and for their families.
Like what kind of resources?
So for example, food, transportation like bus passes. If they want to use their GI Bill, register for college, we have a college there. If they want to get signed up for Medicaid or state assistance like rental assistance, utilities, food like SNAP. So it's varied, but they're able to come there at no cost and get it for free. My favorite.
Do they have to bring anything like a DD-2 214?
Yes, got to bring proof of service. But even if they don't have it, we'll take them at their word on the honor system. The other cool thing.
Really?
Yeah. The other cool thing we're doing is if they have a warrant, it can get quashed. The warrant has to be in Muni Court. And if they have a case that is not in warrant status, but they need management assistance, they can also help them with that. We're trying to give them a fresh start for 2026. And what better way to be able to come to the court? You don't have to worry about leaving in silver bracelets, and you can handle your matter.
What venue this is going to be at?
This is going to be at the Las Vegas Muni Court, which is literally right across from City Hall on Main Street.
So the court building?
Yes, the court building, second floor.
Do you know the address?
What department?
Not in a department. On the second floor, there's a lot of
that's where
like event rooms and stuff.
Where? The event rooms?
Yes, on the second floor, so it's there.
Isn't that where the veterans graduation was last time?
That one was in that new center across the street. This was actually in the court building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
And the address 100 East Clark Avenue.
So this is the court building, not the Civic Center.
Not the Civic Center, the actual court building.
Okay.
So they have to go through the metal detectors. There's going to be signs letting you know where to go.
What hours?
It is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay. And what kind of attire?
Come as you are. You got to wear clothes. Don't come in the nude. You got to wear clothes.
Is there any restrictions? Do they can't bring kids?
Bring kids.
Can't chew gum and walk?
Can chew gum. They can do all that. And if they park in the garage across the street, we'll even get that validated for them. Okay. Because sometimes, coming to court on Main Street. Sometimes coming to court or other places when you got to spend $20, $30 on parking, it's unaffordable.
Yeah.
So we'll validate your parking. There's no charge to get the resources or the help or the assistance you need. If you have a case in Muni Court and you have a bench warrant, irregardless of what department that was issued in, you can come and get that quashed.
You won't get arrested as soon as you show
up? Nope.
I mean, there is a bench warrant.
They can even scan that QR code that you guys have been advertising and put their information in so that Matt can look at that ahead of time, right?
Correct. They'll have a record of that. You'll be on the list. expedites the process. And if you don't have a chance to do that, still come anyway. Bring your ID. They'll take care of you.
So what's the mission of this event tomorrow?
You know what? If I had to generalize and summarize it, basically to help veterans. If there's some resources you need and you haven't been able to make it to a stand down, the VA, or other events or resources that offer that, come here and come get those resources.
What about disability claims?
Yes, we actually have a vendor there, name escapes me, but they're going to help with disability claims. So if you need to file, if you need to make an amendment, if you want to get a VSO, Veteran Service Officer, to help you, that's there.
What happened if they lost their ID? You guys could get one for them over there?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. ID, Social Security card, birth certificate, credentials.
No, I'm saying if they lost their military ID, you could get one right there?
No, you can't get it right there. It's issued, on base. But the paperwork and being able to submit that, the people will be there to help with that process.
Okay. And what else have you been doing in the community?
A lot. A lot. Gosh.
Good, we're getting out.
So okay, good. Well, let me take my time. I feel like he was rushing me. I'm looking for a clock or something like tick, 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 tick.
He is. He watches this
All
clock
right
all
there.
the time.
You're a clock watcher.
Yeah.
That's why he's sitting on that side.
You know what? This year, with the help of a lot of partners and supporters like yourself and other people, we've been able to do a lot of things to help veterans. In the community, for example, we hosted 2 events this year supporting Patsy Brown, my wife. She has a program called Patsy's Community Closet, where she donates brand new clothes to people in the community. Electronics, school supplies, artwork, household goods. I even bought a pair of new shoes, and I went to put them on. I couldn't find where are my shoes, and I looked outside. Somebody walking down the street in the shoes. But she had 2 events like that she hosted in Pahrump. And she was able to donate clothes, I'm going to say a value of around $10,000 to $15,000 to a little more than 100 people. Veterans, seniors, foster kids, homeless, etc. But the chamber was there to support. We were able to donate some clothes, volunteer, help do the event. It was a success. We're going to bring that to Vegas, City of Las Vegas, Henderson, and North Las Vegas. We did a trunk or treat that you guys were a part of in partnership with the Nevada National Guard. Next year, we'll continue that. And right now, we're talking to the library district about adding a second trunk or treat in partnership with them. They're members of the chamber. April, an event we're going to have you be part of. We're going to do a Easter egg hunt for the kids. We did one many years ago in partnership with 88.1. Shout out to Craig. Give me a call. You owe me dinner. We're going to do that again at the library. That was a lot of fun because I'm a big kid. So when we do these trunk or treats and Christmas and toys, I'm a big kid. I'm not a Toys R Us kid. I'm the one that's never going to grow up.
I love it.
So the community events are fun. And, the basis or the reason for the community events is this. In order to be successful in business, you got to first be successful at home. And sometimes at home, you don't have the things you need, or you don't have enough of the things you need. So while being able to give a person dignity and allow them to have some pride, the Chamber's nonprofit, or 501c3, we give those things to veterans, to their families, even to civilians.
And that's the Armed Forces Chamber.
Yes, that's so technically that's the Armed Forces Chamber Community Development Corporation. That's the 501c3. Okay. The business side, the Armed Forces Chamber of Commerce, like all chambers, we provide a marketing support, but we go a bit further. And as some of our resource partners, like the Small Business Administration, Nevada Department of Business and Industry, we actually give them counselors and people to work with them from A to Z on the business. So if they need a business plan, licensing, form an entity, tax ID number, business banking, business credit, whatever it may be, we have the partners who will help them at no cost after you become a dues-paying member of the chamber. But we provide.
What are your annual dues?
You know what? They vary. It starts from $20 and it goes all the way up to $10,000, depending on the package they want. And
what you get for $10,000? Free house cleaning?
Everything, man. Everything.
A house?
Exposure.
A chef?
Exposure throughout the year on television, radio, billboards, The opportunity to leverage the Chamber's platform to get their message out. We even create custom events. So let's say, for example, VIP, and you guys can afford it, you're balling. Let's say you guys say to the Chamber, hey, here's $10,000. We want that big membership level. Then we will sit down with you and help create a 12-month plan to promote your business on the scale you want. So you might say, hey, that 10 grand, can you get us in front of the governor? Can you introduce us to the head of McCarran Airport? Because there's something we want to do in partnership with them. Or she says, well, you know what? I love F1. Can you help facilitate something with them? We'll work with you to actually accomplish that. So that one is more custom. It's not a one size fits all, but it's tailored to meet the needs of the person who joins. And then the smaller ones, you know, those are packages where you get this, you get that, all inclusive. Mm-hmm. But when you get to bigger packages, it's a la carte, you know.
You know, I pulled your bio.
Okay, let me hear what you.
Wait, before we get to that, talk about your May event that you're having, your formal event.
Oh, the Armed Forces Chamber Ball. Yes, there you go. It's going to be the inaugural. And what's cool about this, you know, wherever you go, you find a lot of military events. You got your Marine Corps Ball. You have other ones that people do, and they're great. But what I've noticed is a lot of time they recognize and celebrate the same people. You get to see the same people, different circles, but the same people, and it gets monotonous. Well, what we did is right now we're in conversations with some of the leaders from Camp Pendleton, Edwards.
We went to Pendleton.
We sure did. Shout out to Duke.
That's when we got Duke.
That's right. But we are talking to a lot of military leaders in California, Arizona, Utah, and they're going to actually come out and participate. Of course, we're going to honor our local heroes here, but we invited people from out of town that we don't normally get to see to come talk, share their stories, tell us about what they do, so we can make a bridge and come together and work together. So happy to do that because I haven't seen it. I'm not going to say it doesn't exist, but in my experience here in Vegas, locally, Clark County, I haven't seen that. So I said, let's do something a little bit outside the box and let's expand and let's bring in people, friends, brothers from other places, and let's all come together. And everybody likes to come to Vegas anyway. It's not a hard sell, you know. So that is on Saturday, May the 16th, 2026, Armed Forces Day. Tickets are on sale now. You can go to armedforceschamber.vet. There's a referral code. If you put Steve Sanson and Stephanie Phillips, we'll even add an extra $100 to the ticket price. So do that.
and your chamber is part of the joint veterans endorsement.
Yes, we're doing that again. That was fun. You know what was cool about that? You know, here in Las Vegas, state of Nevada, you have all these different groups giving endorsements, from unions to veteran groups to cultural groups. You know what? None of them work together. Nobody comes together and joins hands and say, hey, let's everybody bring our mission and let's come together to do this process together. Let's make it effective. Let's make it foolproof. Let's combine the good and all of our strengths, and let's find out who is the best person for this job. We're still the first and only to do it. So I'm very happy that we were able to do that last election cycle. It was historic. It was great. We learned a lot of things.
Yeah, we did.
We learned a lot of things. So coming back will be better, and then next cycle will be better. So if you're out there watching, you're a supporter, VIP, Armed Forces Chamber, or possibly another group, and you want to see the process, you can watch the interviews live. You know,
Nevada Veterans Association.
That's right, Nevada Veterans Association too. Yeah, I think that's cool, especially, you know, considering not going on a rant here, but watching how the election cycles, a lot of quasi groups were formed right around filing time, just so candidates could say, I'm endorsed by this group, but it's a fake group. You had these fake PACs and these fake groups, and I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to name any name. All right? But if you're a candidate out there and you want an endorsement of real groups that actually do stuff, that are vetted, right? That got a bit of momentum behind them.
That are involved in the community.
Right. You need to participate in the joint veteran endorsement interviews. Don't go with a fake group that just popped up, you know, set up a tent on Monday, and they'll be gone on Friday. Because we're going to call you out on it. We're going to expose you.
Mhm.
And that speaks to your integrity or lack thereof.
And plus, we videotape all the
Yes, we do.
endorsements.
Nobody else does.
Live, too.
Nobody else does.
None of them are
the stuff
live.
is going
Yeah.
on behind closed
Yeah.
doors. And
Right.
you don't know if there's favoritism or envelopes or what's going on.
Envelopes.
Somebody being beat up, you better endorse this. You don't know. And to those groups, I would say, what are they hiding?
Mhm.
Why not show the full process?
So
Why not be transparent?
your bio says that you're a veteran advocate.
Yes.
What makes you a veteran advocate? And why you care so much about veterans?
You know what? I put my time, my resources, and my money to get behind veterans. That's how I advocate.
Why you do
Why?
that?
You know what? I've got a lot of veterans in the family. Mom and dad's side, going all the way back to, Pearl Harbor, Korea War, to present day. Firsthand, I've seen the struggles. And when you are a supporter or a caregiver of a veteran, you go through it with them too. You don't feel it. You don't experience it. But when you're there loving them and you're watching them go through, you're going through that too secondhand.
Mhm.
So I've had that experience and decided at a young age, I want to help. I want to do something to get involved. And here I am.
How do you get the word out for your event tomorrow? How did you get the word out?
Woo. Of course, we did online marketing, websites, social media, newsletters, search engines, interviews like being on VIP, newspapers, word of mouth. I think we covered it all. There's probably some stuff we missed, but we did a lot to get it out there.
So you're public relations by trade, right?
Yes.
How'd you fall into that?
You know what? I come from the music and entertainment industry, major record companies, nightclubs, helping to develop people in the music and television business, a lot of talent. Won't start name dropping, but I had to do it for those businesses, for projects, and for those people. And tomato, whether you promote a convertible, a sedan, a minivan, a truck, it's still a vehicle with four wheels. So when I look at products and services and businesses, they may change, but promotion is promotion, marketing is marketing.
Okay. Ms. Phillips, do you have anything else, Mr. Haynes?
Are you a consultant too for political candidates?
You know what? Yes, I have. I don't know if I'm going to do that this cycle or not, but yes, I have for 10 plus years. Last cycle, I was a campaign manager for Judge Jonathan Cooper, and he was already doing a great job. Didn't need my help, but I came in and helped him. He was successful. I give him 99.99% of that credit.
Mm.
The guy did an outstanding
He's a great
job.
judge. Yeah.
Right. He really did. The community loves him. One of the things I like about him and about Judge Walker and his others, they actually took the time to learn the trade.
Doesn't he have Veterans Court as well?
He sure does. Yes, he does.
Cooper.
And he'll be at the event tomorrow. But he was with the public defender. He was with the prosecutor. He was a hearing master for several years before he put his hat in to become judge. So I personally appreciate when I'm able to watch people go through the process and learn the trade, perfect the trade, and really be in it for the right reasons. A lot of people, they have ulterior motives for why they run. Mm-hmm. And some stay, some go, but it's not the people. And, you can see it because you'll turn on television, you'll turn on the radio, and you'll hear it. And it's like, wow, why is that only happening with them? You have all these elected officials, but those are the only ones that keep getting in trouble, or they keep doing this, or they keep doing that. Mm-hmm. So it's very easy to see who's in it for the right reason and who's conducting themselves in a certain manner of the decorum.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else from Mr. Haynes?
Nope.
Mr. Haynes, do
What's the quietest you ever been?
You were doing all the talking,
I emailed you 30 questions and you're supposed to read them in a certain order. And
No,
what were the questions?
You talked about all your events, and I did the rant at the beginning. So,
Mr. Haynes, do you have anything else that we didn't cover that you want to cover?
You know what? I've got to say this, or I'm not going to have a ride home. I love you, Patsy. Thank you for being my wife. She told me if I don't do that, she said while we're live on the air, she's going to get in the car and she's going to leave, and I'm
You're
going to
be
be
walking
stranded.
home.
She's like, Santa's not giving you a ride.
Not what it gives
She's
you a
like, Phillips has that convertible.
Phillips
You
would've
can't
gave
get
you a ride.
there. You're just stuck.
One of us would have gave you a ride. Even Mark would have gave you a ride.
But no, but I in seriousness, I do want to say this though, seriously. If you are a candidate, whether you're an incumbent or you're seeking office, if you're a political promoter, if you're an attorney, sit down and talk with Santa.
And Phillips.
Phillips. Get their advice, get their thoughts, support VIP. I think it's been 15 years now, I've been involved in politics here, watching people come and go. You're still here. You're still helping people. You're still positively impacting the process and a lot of seats. These folks that just pop up, happenstance. Here today, gone tomorrow. Don't buy into it.
And the ones you help, then
Sometimes
they get elected.
They forget about you.
They forget about you.
They forget about you.
Until the next election cycle comes.
Correct. And you
call
know,
those opportunists. Yeah.
And we'll call you out on it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
But I appreciate you two for what you do.
Thank you.
I know sometimes it's a thankless job. You know, people, it's funny when people need your help, they ring your phone, they knock on your door, they email you, they call you, they're talking to your dog. Right. They get the help, life gets better. And then you look around and you're like, man, where'd it go? Mm-hmm. But you two keep doing what you do in spite of that. And the thousands of dollars that this cost, the hundreds and thousands of hours that it cost, and having to put your life on hold and, put
sometimes
the things
have to
you want
put
to
your
do.
own money into it.
People have no idea that side of it. And when you do stuff in the community, it costs a lot of time and money. And thus, what I was talking about on the first show, one of the reasons why we have the Valentine's Ball is it's a fundraiser to raise money so that we are able to do all the things that we do and help the people that we help and all of that.
Right. And I'm going to say this. I get to say it because you guys have on a VIP shirt and I got on a chamber shirt. I don't care if they get mad at me. Listen, if you're running for office, all right, and should you get elected, that seat's going to pay you 80 grand, 150 grand, 250 grand a year for 6 years plus benefits. You know what? Write VIPI check. Don't be cheap. Don't act broke and come ask for all this help, but then you don't want to turn around and support and help the people who got you there. If that's your attitude, don't call. Don't call. Don't email. Don't come on the show. Go pick up the penny saver. Go to Craigslist. Go to Facebook. Go get some free help from a person who doesn't know, that doesn't have 10, 20 years. I can say it. That doesn't have 10, 20 years experience. And if they call me, they're going to voice me.
And even if they have those tools, if they don't know how to use them,
it's a useless tool.
Yeah.
It's a useless tool. So if that's who you are, and you're going to call them, and you're going to, hey, let's go have lunch, and write a check. First, buy some tickets to the VIPI ball, and then write a real check. Write a real check, at least $1,000. You're asking them to help you secure a financial future. We're talking about a check. We're talking about health insurance, unemployment, Social Security, and the perks. Right. That's worth something. And if you don't think they're deserving of that, or you just want some free help, go somewhere else. I'll say it. You don't have to say it. I'll say it. Go somewhere else. Seriously. That's disrespect. One of my consultants has always told me for 10 years, the best form of appreciation is compensation. Right?
And participation.
Yes. So that's who
Giving
you
back.
are. And you know and you value, and you say, hey, VIPI can help me, and this is my goal. Don't come empty-handed.
And it's like the show. I mean, it's like the endorsement interviews. Some people don't want to come on because they're scared of a question. They don't want to be on camera.
They shouldn't be running for office.
But that helps promote them.
Yes, it does.
It helps.
Yes, it does.
Because it's all over the place.
All PR is good PR.
Yeah.
And listen, if you're afraid or embarrassed or nervous to answer a question, maybe you shouldn't be going to public office. Because guess what? even just doing VIPI and Armed Forces Chamber, we're up front. Our lives are on display. People could pick it apart. They could pass judgment. Even though we're not elected officials, but people have opinions. They'll tell, oh, I don't like the way Andre shaved his head. He missed the spot. I don't like his jacket. I don't like his car. That's what they'll say, right? You know, but again, in helping and in doing something real and doing something good, we understand the vulnerability and the position we put ourselves in.
So instead, when people criticize our show,
come help. Or go open up your own thing. Put your money where your mouth is.
Although we could say we've been on air for 20 years.
Correct.
Every week.
Correct.
Every week for 20 years. And instead of criticizing us,
come join.
They should write a check.
They should. They should. And the funny thing
I'm going to make a shirt.
the people who criticize, what are you doing?
Exactly. What are you doing? Yeah.
Where are you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Absolutely.
You know, so yeah, you guys don't have to say that. I will, but I appreciate and respect what you two do now and what you've done over the years consistently. Look, there's people who they can't pay the rent, so they're going out of business. They're moving out of state because they can't keep the job or whatever the case may be. I won't name names, but you're still here.
And doing these endorsement interviews are not easy.
No, not at all. You make friends, you lose friends, people look at you funny, you know. It's not. It's a lot of work. It is.
Money.
Yeah, and behind the scenes, calling up all the candidates.
Oh my gosh.
So
Robert Madoff.
So candidates, if you're considering running for office, whether that's election, re-election, appointment, special election, call up VIPI, call up Sanson, call up Phillips, come participate in the endorsement process. If you're scared of the questions, you shouldn't be a candidate. Period. If you're scared to answer a question, you don't want that job. If you can't handle tough questions, how are you going to represent somebody? How can you be a mayor, a council person, whatever the office is? If you're running from that and you're dodging that, go get a regular 9 to 5. If you're not tough enough, if you're not man enough, if you're not woman enough, that's not the job. You know, I don't mind saying you could call me. You come see me in the store and talk to me. I'm not going to hide.
We're going to get to that. Mark's going to zoom in on you.
All right, I'm going to zoom in, Mark.
And then you could say whatever you want to say.
Make me look slim, Mark. Do the filter where I look slim and I'm buff.
Point of contact, website, whatever you want to say.
Perfect. The best way to contact...
Or to join Armed Forces.
All right, the best way to contact myself or the organization to learn about what we're doing and how you can join the mission by donating, volunteering, or becoming a member, go to our website, armedforceschamber.vet. And all the information you need is right there. And thank you both for the opportunity. Yes, come tomorrow to the Veterans Resource Fair. And I want to thank Judge Matt Walker, Las Vegas Mini Court, Department 1, for making it possible and for caring about veterans the way he does, going above and beyond the call of duty to make that possible. You need to support the judge.
Well, thank you, Mr. Haynes, for being on the program. Thank you, Ms. Phillips. Folks, that's Andre Haynes, founder of the Armed Forces Chamber. I've known this man for a little over 15 years now. When he had hair and a beard, and he was weighing a buck 80.
I was skinnier, that's right.
A buck 80.
I'm getting back in.
You were about 180. 180?
I'm bringing sexy back.
Was it 175?
Next May, I'm going to be on the beach. It's about 175.
175.
I'm bringing it back.
I'm
bringing it back.
Yeah. And by the way, he first met his wife through Veterans in Politics.
I sure did.
Yeah.
You know what? We need to do a reality show about that. That's right.
Yeah.
We're the first couple from VIPI.
No, because
There's somebody else.
Mike Mazer, attorney, and Dr. Jazz Brooks, they met. They were sitting on the panel of the endorsement interview for Carolyn Goodman's first run at mayor.
So I'm the second.
And they got married.
Are they still married?
They're still married. Those are ones I know about.
Well, you guys owe me dinner.
Those are ones
I thought I was first and now I'm second. They owe me dinner. Call them up. Tell them
they should have Patsy on the show too.
You know what? Both of the couples should come on the show, and we can talk about love. There it is.
But you
buy your tickets for the VIPI ball. Love at Veterans in Politics.
So
Valentine's.
So the way it happened, the power of the media. Andre Haynes first met his wife. So his wife ran for, I think it was county commission.
Yes.
Was it county commission?
No. City Council, Ward 2?
Yeah.
City Council, Ward 2, because the incumbent had resigned.
All right.
There was an open
we don't
seat.
need to know about all that in depth. So so Patsy Brown shows up on camera to do an endorsement interview. Right. And when we're doing endorsement interviews, we're like busy, one after the other. Boop, 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 get the camera, put the nameplates, get the questions, the panel members, are you okay? You got to water, candidates, move the candidates in like an assembly line. Mark knows in and out, because we want to interview as many candidates as possible. So Andre, he rings me on my phone, and I thought it was something important.
It was important.
He goes, "Hey, Steve, who's that female on live camera right now?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? She's a candidate." He's like, I want to know who that is. And I'm like, "What? I'm busy right now." And I hung up.
He hung up on me. How's that for a friend? He hung up on me.
You should have been on the panel.
But never apologized. You think you owe me an apology?
Yes.
You should give me an apology
absolutely.
Live right now?
Yes, absolutely.
So
we got more time.
So basically, veterans in politics have been putting a lot of people together over the years, and we just don't even know it.
That's right.
We just don't even know it.
But that's you. Call Steve Sanson, 702-283-8088. Share your story. We're going to bring you live on the show to talk about love. Because it's not just veterans in politics, it's veterans in love. There you go. I like that.
But basically what I'm saying is that come to our endorsement interviews. It's very powerful. We put the interviews all over the place, all over social media, LinkedIn, Truth Social, TikToker, Facebook.
That's right.
Instagram,
X.
Twitter, or
Getter.
X. Ghetto.
It's like ghetto. It's
I don't know
ghetto.
about that one. Okay.
And on the Veterans in Politics website, plus over probably 100 different pages on Facebook. So you do get the exposure, even if you don't like our organization or you don't think it's worthwhile. Believe me, your message is out there, regardless if we agree with it or not. It's out there. So please come on to our endorsement interview. Show up to the Armed Forces Chamber, organized with
Resource Fair tomorrow.
Veterans Treatment, Veterans
Resource Fair in
tomorrow.
Partnership with Judge Matt Walker, Las Vegas Mini Court.
I was going to say all that.
Oh, go ahead.
Municipal Court Judge Matthew Walker at the Las Vegas Municipal Court, second floor. Between the hours of
10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
10 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're a veteran, or you don't even have to be a veteran, you could come down and try to help a veteran out.
Correct.
Come down and get the resources for a veteran that can't probably make it.
Right. And maybe your parent, your sibling, or someone you know is a veteran, you can come and get some information and assistance for them.
There you go. And knowledge is power. Powerful tool.
Go to armedforceschamber.vet.
Okay. Again, this is Steve Sanson, Stephanie Phillips of Veterans in Politics. Until next time.